It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. There's been a disturbing rise in playground violence at Hunter and Central Coast schools, prompting a call for more support for teachers and principals. There were 288 reported incidents last year, an increase of 74% since 2012. Students filming fights, sexting, threatening and violent behaviour towards teachers, as well as students bringing knives and drugs to school, are all of particular concern. Shadow Education Minister Ryan Park says students are coming to school with much more complex emotional and behavioural problems compared to a decade or two ago.
That means that the government needs to keep up, realise and understand that, and that's why it's also very important that there is not only additional support staff in the way of school counsellors, but teachers, both new and existing, get training and understanding of how to deal with these difficult students.
An Aberdare woman who stole nearly $10,000 from her work to feed a pokey habit has escaped jail time. The Herald reports Casey Maybury was given a suspended jail sentence, 300 hours of community service in order to repay the cash she took. The 20-year-old stole the money from a loan business in Newcastle last year. 3 teenage boys have fronted court on a raft of charges after confronting police at Cooks Hill. 2 boys, aged 15 and 18, allegedly ransacked a home on Derby Street and intimidated a female resident. The 15-year-old was arrested nearby, while the 18-year-old was arrested with a 13-year-old wanted on outstanding warrants at a park near the house. Blake Clifton from Police Headquarters says the older boys are also accused of assaulting police.
They've been charged with various offences, including assaulting police and resisting arrest. The man appeared at Newcastle Local Court on Thursday. Meantime, the other 2 it appeared at a children's court yesterday.
Talks are continuing between Port Waratah Coal Services and unions over the company's latest round of redundancies. Both sides met yesterday, with unions demanding more information on why the 32 job cuts were needed. The company maintains the cuts were needed to maintain productivity and competitiveness. However, unions say PWCS has failed to justify the move, and this will mean fewer workers doing the same amount of work, which could lead to health and safety issues. Newcastle is welcoming high-profile speakers from China staying in the Hunter for trade talks designed to strengthen relations between the Asian superpower and the region. A trade forum is being held today at Noah's on the Beach and will aim to explore trade and export deals between key Chinese and Hunter business people. Newcastle Council's Manager of Tourism and Development, Jan Ross, says this is a great opportunity to show foreign investors what the Hunter has to offer.
Seeing that a market as large as China actually has an interest in what we have here in the Hunter beyond coal exports, I think is a very positive thing. It means that we can actually grasp the opportunity whilst it's there.
And Warrabrook has become the boom Hunter suburb for property prices. New figures show median house prices there grew by 24.5% over the past 12 months, followed by Caves Beach and Tighes Hill. Wallsend recorded the most sales for any Newcastle suburb with 236, while Redhead is the most expensive place to buy. Now with sport, Belinda Delasaris.
The Newcastle Knights have capped off a successful reserve grade season after 4 of the side's stars were named in the New South Wales Cup Team of the Year. Nathan Ross, Josh Mantellato, Michael Dobson and Tyler Randall were recognised, boosting the Red and Blues' quest to take out Sunday's grand final against Penrith. Mantellato says consistency has paid off.
The more consistent you are, the better you play week in, week out. And with that, comes great football on the field. And, it's no surprise that those blokes are in the team as well.
Meanwhile, there's speculation former Knights prop Willie Mason is destined for a move to Manly next season. It comes after the 34-year-old quashed rumours last Friday of a shift to the Dragons, reportedly over the salary cap, hinting at teammate Sam Mataora as a more suitable candidate. But Mason has continued to insist his future remains undecided. And Western's Team Lantry will be fighting fit this weekend, with a contingent of 8 to contest the Boxing New South Wales state novice titles in Sydney. That's sport. I'm Belinda Dallas Harris.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 8.